We're here for another segment of Happy Trail with the Dogs. And today, actually, we have Betty and Gord with us today because we're doing a short one. They only do the short ones. So anyhow, we're here at Duff Roblin Parkway Trail. And I guess if you want to read this a little bit, you could pause it after and just read this over about it. And it's going to be a short one because there's not much to see here, but it's great for the dogs, you know, because it's wide open. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go that way, nowhere to go that way. So there's nowhere to go at all. You know, I just happen to, you know, I have to say this, you know, right in front here, about 2 feet away from where I am, just doing this video, I stepped in a bunch of dog shit. I can't believe it. People aren't, you know, like this is so close to the garbage. There's a garbage just a couple feet over there because there's a parking lot right there, which I'll show you guys right away. You know, why not pick it up? I'm just looking again. There's another piece there too. I've said this before in my videos. I get so ticked with people that don't pick up after themselves, you know. So anyhow, now I gotta rub it off. I stepped in it, and but anyhow, I'm probably gonna, after this, I'm gonna pause it for a bit. I'm gonna pick this stuff up myself, so I don't have to come back here and step in it again. So anyhow. And I do want to mention, like I do in every single video, I don't edit these videos. I don't have time. I got too many hobbies and too many activities and too many things I'm doing, also running my business and everything. I have no time to do that. So I don't edit these. So if I make a mistake, I'll correct them in the next video. And I want to say at the beginning of the video, for people that you might not watch the whole video, so I say it. I'll say it. I don't want to say it further into the video. These videos are great for if you're looking at them on YouTube. If you mute the sound, because you don't want to listen to me the whole time. If you mute the sound and put it on so it replays itself over and over again. There's a thing in settings. When you put on a video, you put it on settings. It'll say to replay. You press that one, it'll just replay over and over again. And if you got a TV in a bedroom like I have, I do this all the time, and I could watch. I look at the woods and all that. It's just so nice, so peaceful. You know, like look at the trees and all that. If that kind of stuff helps you with sleeping and relaxing, it's great. You're not going to do it much on this one. This is a boring trail. There's nothing here. It's barren. You know, there's some trees further down. I'll show you that amount of it. But you're not going to get much over here. So anyhow, whoops, I got, come on, Gord. Come on, Gord, knocking over my my iPhone here. It's on the stand here, so as I'm doing this this talk here. But anyhow, the video is going to be short because there's not much to see here. So this isn't one that you're going to want to play over and over again, because all you're going to see is gravel road, grass, and the dogs running around. I'll start with that. I'll pause it a bit and then I'll show you that. But we'll talk a little bit about the trail. It's like I said, it's really nice here. We'll talk a little bit about it as we walk. So I want to get walking because I want to get going. I actually just got here. Very windy here. It's always extremely windy here. No matter when you go, you could go on it's a warm day today. You can go on a very warm day, but the wind is like crazy because it's wide open. It's like it's very, very windy. So anyhow, let's get on with it, and I'll just pause it for a second so I get my stuff together, and we'll start it up in a minute. Okay, we were just there a second ago, right there, and just to show you, there's an area of the park. You just get off. It's off of. You go down Lachimodia Boulevard and past the perimeter, and there's signs saying how to go there, and you just follow the signs. It's not far past, not at all. Like I can get here from my home in a really hurry here. Yeah, so your parking is over there, and oh, here's someone on a bicycle. There's bicycles here. A few bicycles come here. It's not really that packed at all, and it's not that packed at all. It's hardly anybody here. Right now there's nobody walking the dog here because there's no vehicles here, so you'll probably see the odd bicycle. That's about it. So it's a nice place to go to if you just want to walk, and it goes on and on and on. I mean, you could walk hours and hours and hours and hours. I think this is the one that's it's connected to other trails, so it's connected to the one that'll go right across Canada, these trails. So so it connects to other ones, and you could just go on for days and days. So that's the nice thing about it here. Here's in case you want to read this. We'll expand it a little bit. There we go. I'm not going to read it to you. You could read it yourself, if you care to, that is. You could pause and read it here, and we'll go back to our, expanded it too far. Go back to normal here, and you see over there, and over there, that's kind of the floodway. They open it up if they need to, and the water goes along here, way down there. But dogs don't run that far down, so I don't have to worry about it ever. And and as you see, I guess here we go, just showing you around here. Yeah, so this is the beginning of it, so you could see the highway and all that over there yet. And then as we go, the dogs love this, like I said. What's the word for it? You know, you could just run. Open field, they just run around there's trees way down there. We'll probably walk up to there. I'm going to pause it anyhow till we get there, because there's going to be nothing to show till we get there. And I guess I could tell you a little bit about the place. Like I said, there's gravel. You can't come here in the winter time because the snow is covered up completely. You can't get through. But once it starts melting a little bit, you can get here. Extremely windy, always extremely windy. And if you get here on a cold day, you got to dress twice as much as you would any other place, because it's extremely cold. And if it's a windy day, it's extremely windy. Everything is on the extreme here, right? So anyhow, what do we got here? Yeah, so on the other side, I guess they have a trail walk on the other side too. I've never been there before. I guess it's from you get it in from another part of the city, and it's the same kind of thing. You can walk along the trail there. So they got it on the other side of that water that goes along here, that ditch of water that goes through here, and yeah, there is not much. We get further down, you could see there's farmhouses there and people with some horses. I guess I could show you some of that. But otherwise, it's not an interesting trail at all. We're going to not spend a lot of time here because, like I said, there's not much to show here. So I'm going to pause it now till we get. I'll zoom in, show you where we're heading to. There's a bunch of Let's see if we can get there. There's a little bit of a treat area there, and that's also, you could kind of look at the farmhouses from there too and everything. Going, if they're way down at the bottom, you're at the top, so to speak. When we get there, I'll put it on for a bit, and then we're gonna end this one. Like I said, this is going to be well, not a short one for us. We're going to walk a little bit further or longer than what I'm doing here, but it's going to be, whoops, I'm trying to play around with the phone here, trying to make it, okay, here we go. It's going to be a short one because there's not much to say here besides what you read there on the plaques already, that you could read it yourself. But for the dogs, Ruby, come on, Ruby, let's go. Come on, you're always so slow behind us. And she's the youngest of the bunch too. Amazing, eh? So anyhow, yeah. So there's not much here. It's very boring. I like it because the dog. It's nice for the dogs, and I like it because I can get here in a hurry, and you could just walk and walk and walk and walk. And if you find a day where I don't do that with Betty and Gord because they don't like doing long walks. But when I'm with just Ruby and Sandy, and we find a day we could walk for 4, 5, 6 hours, and then and you just sort of walk. And the good thing about it is that I guess like other places, I guess the nicer the place, the more people you have, obviously, right? So you always got to worry, that if it's a dog park, some dog could, dogs could start a fight or something at times or whatever, when they get together. You always got to worry for stuff like that, or if it's a bush area where there's nobody around, there's trees and so on, and there's trails and that. You got to worry about you got to keep an eye on the dogs that they're walking, that they're not going to run away or something. So they usually don't. They listen to me very well, but it's something you gotta in the back of your mind. It's always there. But here you can just shut your mind off, walk, and just enjoy the walk, and just sort of go into this daydream kind of world. And there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere for the dogs to go. I mean, they're going to be there. There's nowhere for them to run. You can't run that way. It's empty field all the way. You can't go that way. There's nowhere to go. So they just stick along with you, and you could and that way it's a good walk. So you got a day where you just want to shut off completely, go into a complete daydream world, go here, walk for 5, 6 hours, and then go home and then eat your supper and, and relax. When you have a day like that, this is a perfect place to go to. Anyhow, we're going to pause it now. We're going to open it up at the trees again for a bit, and then we'll end it. Okay, so we turn this back on. We're kind of entering almost a treat area over here, and you can see across here there's farmhouses here, and there you could see there's some horses. Let's see if we can zoom in on it. The sun is shining in my eyes, so I can't really see what I'm zooming in on. Hang on. There we go. So there's some horses usually, not that, and then I guess again you got some, and then up ahead there, like I said, there's a treat area. Whoops, let's go back. There we go. Okay, just to zoom back out. It's extremely windy. I don't know whether you'll even be able to hear me with this wind. It's very, very windy. We'll see how good my iPhone is here taking out the sound of the wind, whether it does a nice job or not. I got one of these new iPhones, iPhone 16 Pro Plus, the new one that came out. And, to be honest with you, I'm not very happy with it. There's just so much problems with it, extreme amount of problems with it. I wouldn't recommend getting one till they iron out these problems, because there's just way too many. When they advertise it, they tell you it's the battery lasts a long time. That's bullshit. The battery lasted longer than my old phone. Almost everything they tell you about it is it's got too many. I can't even begin to tell you all the different problems it's got. I just can't wait till they keep putting updates and updates till they iron these things out. What I want to say to them, I would say to them is, Apple, shame on you for putting out this phone way ahead of time just to make some money, and now you're fixing it as it goes on the backs of the people that bought it, and they got to put up with it for a year or whatever it takes to fix this. So again, don't get one till they fix it. It's probably a nice thing. It's got AI to it and so on and all that different stuff, which that doesn't even work very good either. So anyhow, we're not going to talk about problems with iPhone today, because we're here for a walk with the dogs. So we're talking about that today, and the trail. So anyhow, back to the here we got a better view of the horses, so this is about I guess this is about the highlight of the trail. You get to see some horses, and you got your farms over there. And there's some woods up there, which isn't much. It's just a little bit, and that's about the highlight of the trail. When we get up to the woods, I think there's more way up ahead there, but I don't think we're going to walk that far, because we're with Betty and Gord today, and Betty's got too much things going on. She's busy. I shouldn't make fun that she doesn't want to walk, because you know what? She's busy doing all kinds of stuff. She's got so much things to do that I couldn't even begin to tell you. I can't even keep up with her, right? And I'm really on the go, and she just from the time she wakes up in the morning, like early in the morning, and she just go, got to do this, do that. So she can't devote hours of time for walking when she plans all these other things for the whole day to do. So anyhow, and that's it. So I keep saying, I had to say that, because I keep saying, whoops, there's Gord, let's go, come on, Gord, come on, good boy, where were you going? Anyhow, I guess they could go that way to the far. They could run that way. When I said earlier there's nowhere for them to go, but that's a long way. They usually don't. That's a long way to go, and they usually don't want to go through that muddy field there and everything. So anyhow, so like I said, there's a whole stack of trees there. We may do this one other time when I'm here by myself and we go way over there and show you that batch, that batch over there. We will zoom in on it a bit here if we can get that far. Let's see if we can zoom right in there. That's about as much scenic as you're going to get in this place. That's about it. Like I said, there's really nothing much to see here, but it's great for the dogs. It's a good place to kind of shut your mind off and just walk. And here we are. They got some. You can't even go up there. I guess they got some hydro lines put in there. They got signs there saying, I don't know what they're doing. They're going to be doing something there, digging something up. I'm not sure. So I guess we'll see what they do. I hope they don't chop the trees down, because there's not much there. I mean, you know, like, I hope not. I really hope they don't chop the trees down. You all guys all know how I feel about trees, so I don't have to keep saying every segment what a tree hugger I am. But I hope they don't chop these down. But I see all these signs, and we'll go up to the sign so you could, I'll let you guys read the sign, and then we'll kind of call it a day here. Wind is really coming on strong here, and I can't wait to see how good this wind cancellation I've got on here. I'll see if it works or not. Let's see here. Okay, there's a sign here. Let's see what we got here. Can we zoom in on? Let's see if I can zoom in on the sign here, or yeah. So they're putting some sort of line in. I trying to zoom in on it. I can't see it through it because the sun is so bright in my eyes. There we go. There we go. I guess they're putting in something here, some kind of a line here, or whatever, and that's about it. So anyhow, I think we are going to call it a day and end it, and that's about it. I think we'll also turn around now, and that's it. It's like I said, it's going to be a short walk as well, and that's about it. So anyhow, we're going to turn around now, and that's it. So we're going to call it a day. So anyhow, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Stay safe. God bless. See you in the next video.